I'd now like to show you another aspect of Google Maps, which is called Street View. Down here is a little man, and we call him Pegman, and we can drag him to any place on the map. So let's zoom into some of Seoul. So now I'm zoomed into a particular area of Seoul. So I'm going to take my little Pegman here and drag him and place him somewhere, and I'm going to put him on this bridge. So that will now take us to that bridge. And now what we can do, we can zoom around and we can have a look at the different area. And the arrow here will then allow us to actually go forward. We can go to different places and we could do a tour of the city. This could be a great learning tool for getting children to virtually find places in a city in the world. So let's do that. Let's go to the Shard in London. Here is the Shard. So I just want to place my Pegman somewhere where I can see it clearly. So let's place him there. Okay, let's wander around and see if we can see the Shard from here. And there it is. Now we can see the Shard here. Now in the corner, what we can see is saying Street View. And when this photo was taken in May, if I click on this drop-down menu here, I can change the time. So I know that the Shard had not been built in 2008. So I'm going to click that and let's see what 2008 looked like. And there we go. There's no building. Well, the building has just started to be being built. I can drag that and see different versions of that particular location. Let's drag it to 2012. We can see the Shard is being built and being finished, 2014, and so on and so forth. Now, depending on where you go in the world, you can see this progression via this timeline in the corner here. It's a really good tool to get children to understand the development of a city, perhaps. In certain cities, we'll go back further than others. Finally, what I'd like to show you is how you can pin something. I've already shown you how you can get the directions for something and then share that with somebody else. So now what you can do is you can actually share a location. So what I want to do is share my location with some friends of mine. So I want them to meet me at the London Bridge tube station. So what I want to do is pin this and then share that location. So I click on that and then I can go to the location. It will give it a pin. There is my location. I can save that location if I want to and it will star it. I can then share that location by taking the link, copying the link, and then I can paste that into an email or a text message if I want to. In addition, what I could do is I could take the Pegman, could drag the Pegman onto that location, and there is where I want to meet them. So I could say, let's meet at this corner here. So I'm going to share that, clicking on that, so I can share that link with my friend via email or text message, and then they can have a good idea exactly where I'm going to be. Now, some applications of this, of using this in the classroom, is you could get children to go on a tour of a city somewhere else in the world and get them to go meet each other in different locations by pinning and sending pins to each other via email. You could do a treasure hunt where you could get the children to find different places based on some clues that you may have given them. There are various things that you could do with learning by using Google Maps.